What is up, everybody? It's your mans. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Ken Jackson. Going out for my morning walk before I get these grandkids. I have pins on it. And I want to stay as healthy as I can for as long as I can. That's the key, right? For all of us. Um, just feeling a little bit under the weather today. Mainly because I caught a cold from my granddaughter. And at the same time, I have this massive toothache going on. I'm heavily medicated right now, so but and the medicine doesn't even really take the pain away. It just takes the edge off. You know what I mean? And so that's what I'm dealing with. But thank you all for logging in. We we got a lot to cover this week. Tomorrow, the studio will be complete gear-wise. My new laptop will be in, and then I'll be able to take on live guests and live phone calls, and it's all good. Very excited about that. Very excited. Uh, I want to eat something, but like I said, I got kind of a toothache going on and can't really chew. I don't know if y'all saw my broadcast yesterday. I think I did it on TikTok, though. I actually need to edit it, but we're talking about the high cost of dental care, which about 73 million Americans don't have dental coverage. And that is a sad, sad situation for so many people. And my question's always been, why isn't dental care rolled into health care? A lot of people die every year from poor dental health. And poor dental health is linked to diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, and things of that nature. And nobody ever really, good morning. Nobody ever really thinks about that. And it's something that definitely needs to be talked about a lot more, because it makes no sense. For some reason, our society acts like your mouth isn't a part of your body. And, so many people now are just neglecting it because they can't afford it. We can barely afford health care. So, and dental care is ridiculously expensive. And, I did the research and found that, like, the dental society, the professional societies lobbied to keep, their work separate from healthcare. Because, once the government gets involved, typically they have to lower prices. And right now, dentists can charge whatever the fuck they want to, you know? And, that dental pain is like nothing else, you know what I mean? And, for people that are, experiencing, poor dental health, such as myself, I need some implants, I got a bunch of broken teeth, and I'm in pain a lot. But I literally can't afford the care that I need to get. And I make good money. That's the problem. You know, that's the problem. Especially now that I'm retired, and my dental problems aren't due to neglect or anything like that. It's just that over time, you know, even with so-called dental insurance, this shit's just unaffordable, you know? And, you know, pile that on top of the other issues that we're all dealing with now, just the cost of living is outrageous, you know? A lot of people just don't get the proper dental care that they need, and until it's an emergency, and then and a lot of times for many it's too late then, I don't want it to be too late, until I can, get some kind of help. But it's pretty bad, you know. I'm gonna go in here to the business center so I can get on the computer here and take care of some things that I need to take care of, and hopefully get a little bit of work done this morning. And get my day started. And let me get over here out of the sunlight. Ooh, all right. So anyway, it's not really tracking my face; it's tracking my body. All right, let me sit down here. Anyhow, like I said, let's see. Anyhow, like I said, dental care is outrageous. And, we have to figure something out. There needs to be a solution, along with, healthcare in general, How do I turn this thing on? Let's see, where's the switch? All right, so anyway, let me go ahead and get into this little bit of work I need to do this morning, get prepared for the rest of my day. But I'll be back. Check me out over on YouTube. I mean, not on YouTube, but over on TikTok later, CrazybabyTV World. And, we'll get it popping. Peace. I'm out.